Derek, back to winning ways, a pleasing afternoon all in all.
Yeah, I mean, it was a really good performance from us. We started the game very well. We took the game to Rochdale and really created a number of really good opportunities in that first period. We knew that Rochdale would come. They play a high-risk game, as a number of teams do in this league, and we had to, play up against them. And we created some openings. We didn't take our chances, and then eventually Levi Sutton has a good strike, and Alex follows it up, and it's great for him to get his first goal. After that, we could have gone on to score more, but they came out in the second half, and I thought that they even went higher risk than they did in the first half, and they pegged us back a bit. We dealt well with that threat, and we tried to pick them off a number of times. We just found out that some of our passes and creativity were getting cut out, and we didn't create the opportunities we probably could have. Then Levi goes on a fantastic run up the side, gets a penalty kick for us, and Andy Cook puts it in the back of the net. And it was a really good win for us. We got a clean sheet. They had one shot on target all afternoon, which is pleasing.
After last week and the disappointment that brought, did you see something a little more like your team this week, or at least how you would like your team?
Yeah, I mean, I thought today we saw energy, we saw a willingness to run, we saw a willingness to really play in the front foot and win a football match. We actually played like a team that we know we're good players, but you have to go and show it. We have to go and have that hunger and desire to go and roll over teams. And at times today we did that. At times today we had to roll our sleeves up and deal with the threat that Rochdale have. And they're really high up the league table in stats because of the chances they created, and we've done well.
You spoke about a high-risk game that Rochdale come and played. It made it a little bit of a basketball match, particularly in the first half at times. Were we expecting that? If not, we have to deal with it during the game?
No, we expected it. That's why we pressed them man for man from goal kicks. We didn't allow them to play in the 6-yard box like they want to run out the centre half in nice fine space, and we went man for man. Jan Songo came into centre half because we needed him to actually push into midfield at times. Levi came into the team because we know of his running power and closing down, and that was the main reason where we had the outlets, the defensive stability, but also we had Charles Vernon with that pace going in behind.
You mentioned Jan Songo at centre half and a clean sheet, first one since the opening day. Pleased all round defensively?
Yeah, I am. To a team like Rochdale create a lot of good opportunities in games, as they have done at times today, but they only had one shot on target. We had 5 on target today, and we probably should have been more clinical in that first period.
And as on Monday after Crawley, there was probably a little bit of a disappointment. You mentioned it was quite quiet. Do we expect something different heading into Newport this week? A lot of encouragement, taking positives from this week?
Another difficult game for us to go to Newport. The change of manager there, and they've come off a very good win, 3-0 today. So we obviously have to go and play in a different style again. That's the nature of this league at this moment in time. It's I always find that the 10-15 games to start the season, there's a lot of teams play high-risk football to get as many points on the board as possible, and then you'll see it slowly change in direction, and we just have to keep up to speed with the rest of the teams.